Thaddeus Martin requests the pleasure of your company to celebrate their wedding.
I love it.
That's good. Well, Thad wrote it.
That's enough to ruin my day.
No, I really wish you could just be happy for us, Uncle Palmer.
There's nothing more that I want than your happiness, but Tad Martin is not it. Wish I could get that through your pretty little head.
Give it up, Uncle Pete. Whether you like it or not, Dixie May and I are getting hitched.
That's right, That's right, a solid front.
Yeah. Who asked you?
Do please help yourselves to coffee.
Well, thank you. I'll just do that.
Uncle Palmer, you have made it perfectly clear that you approve of Ted and I getting married.
And for Dixie's sake, I'm sorry to hear it.
Yes, so am I. But we are going ahead anyway.
You know, it would mean a lot to Dixie if you and I could draw up a truce, Palmer, but if you want to draw up battle lines, I'm game.
Lines?
Palmer, I'm not looking for trouble.
Oh, implying that I am.
Well, let's just put it this way. If trouble finds me, I'll do everything I can to defend what's mine. Personally, I prefer détente.
I have good reason to feel as I do.
Yes, I know. I've got a very checkered past. Everybody in town knows about it. But you've been no Dudley Do-Right either. So why don't we forget the past and look forward to the future?
All right. What are you proposing?
Well, in the first place, I was sent over here by my parents to invite you to Thanksgiving dinner at our house this year. They figured because we're going to be in-laws, we might want to get to know one another.
Well, that's a very kind invitation, but I have other plans. Would you thank your mother and father for that? Perhaps Will and Melanie would like to join you, but I cannot.
I'm sorry to hear that. There'll be a place there for you if you change your mind.
Well, that's very gracious indeed. But I don't think that'll be possible.
Maybe I ought to ask you this now. Uncle Palmer, I know you're not real enthusiastic, to say the least, about our wedding, but, well, I was hoping that you would give me way. It would mean so much to me.
I've already done that once.
Yes, I know that, but my marriage to Adam is sort of like, well, it is like it never really existed at all, isn't it? And with Tad, I feel wonderful. I feel fresh and new. I love him with all my heart, and I love you. And it would mean so much to me if you were to put my hand into his. I know Will would be very happy to do it if you really felt that you can't, but, well, you being head of the family and all, it would mean a whole lot to me.
Something to go with your coffee?
Are those corn fritters?
Yes, with honey. Dixie made them for everybody this morning.
Trying to bribe me.
Me?
Mm-hmm. You know that those are my favorites.
Oh, no, I didn't know that. I didn't know that at all, really. Mama taught me how to make those when I was just a little girl.
Come here. Here. Well, if you can't lick them, I suppose join them.
Oh, thank you so much.
Well, my dear, if you're determined to rush into this marriage, I hardly have any choice but to go along with it.
Thank you, sir.
No, you're very welcome, I'm sure. But before you go any further with your plans, I have an offer for Tad that if he has any sense at all, he won't be able to refuse. That is, after you're married, of course.
Of course.
Well, that's very generous of you, Uncle Palmer.
Yeah, generous, and we appreciate it, Palmer. We really do, but,
But what? Oh, you'll have all your privacy way over there. And you'll have the run of the house, a staff to take care of you, and right over there is a built-in babysitter.
They just may have plans of their own.
Right you are, Myra. As a matter of fact, we have set up an appointment with Marion Colby this afternoon to look at an apartment.
An apartment compared to this? Oh, no. And anyway, do you think you could afford an apartment on your rather skimpy income?
Well, I'm sure we'll squeak through somehow, Palmer, now that I've managed to purchase some advertising space in some local publications.
Yes, that's right, and he's getting lots of referrals through word of mouth. Isn't that so, sweetheart?
Well, let's just say that the name is out there circulating. As a matter of fact, Palmer, I've managed to purchase myself a beeper, so I get all my calls from Kelly.
And I think it's great.
I do too, Molly, thank you. Things are looking up, and now that we've all managed to get the baby away from Adam and back where he belongs, I may actually have some time to work on my own stuff.
Mm-hmm. Well, even so, I think you might be hard-pressed to maintain Dixie in the manner to which she's accustomed.
Oh, poor Dixie, she'll have to do the washing and ironing by herself. Well, I think I've done it before. I can do it again. Besides, I want to have my family around me, just like everybody else, you know. The home and family, it's wonderful. And
Well, all those other things that I thought I wanted before, they just brought me nothing but misery.
Listen, don't you have that child to consider? Don't you want him to have all of the advantages?
He will have the best advantage of all.
Mm-hmm.
A sense of humor.
I see. Well, a little money wouldn't hurt. Now, listen, Tad, I did have some plans for you. You know, I've acquired the Chandler companies. Now, I'd like you to take your pick of those companies, anything that you like, really.
I think I know what's
No,
coming.
just hold, yeah, just hear me through now. You would start, well, at a trainee level, you know, and work yourself up to a position at Cortland Electronics. And it won't be the first time that a mail boy has started at Tempo and worked himself up to a vice presidency.
Well, a mail boy, gee, that's very, very generous of you, Uncle Palmer.
Well, I don't take it unadvisedly. I have every faith in your husband to be.
I'm flattered, Palmer, but I'm afraid I have to say no.
Have to?
Well, let me put it this way. I'm afraid I don't have the temperament to take orders. At this point in my life, I don't think I'd be able to jump just because somebody told me to jump. I've been working for myself for so long, I think I'm too independent. Thanks, but the answer is no.
Mm-hmm. Well, thank you for your honesty. Disappointing, though it may be.
You know what? I really think we better get going. We don't want to keep Marion waiting.
Right.
Good luck with the apartment.
Thank you so
Thank you.
much. Listen, do you want to come with us?
Well, I'd love to, but I'm going to go work out.
Oh, that's
You're
my
right.
virtuous child. We'll drop her.
And what are you cackling about?
You have finally met your match.
What is that supposed to mean?
You don't approve of this marriage because you can't control Tad. And certainly not with that transparent offer you just made.
If he was fool enough to refuse it.
He's no fool, and that's what's bugging you. I can't wait to see how it turns out.
Yeah, who is it?
Oh, Palmer, darling, it's Marion.
Could you give Tad and Dixie a message for me? I'm supposed to meet them at the Delmar Apartments on Fletcher Street, but I'm hung up in the hospital on a very big sale with an obscenely rich doctor, and I'm afraid I'm going to be late.
Well, I'm sure that they'll wait for you, Marion. While I have you, I have something very important to talk to you about.
Really, darling? Well, what is that?
I think perhaps we ought to discuss it in private. Where can I meet you?
Well, I should be here about 20 more minutes. How about the hospital cafeteria?
Fine. I'll meet you there in 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Well, may it ever be so.
Where did you get the keys?
Piece of cake. I used to work for Marion years ago, and when I showed clients where apartments in this building, I remember where the keys were kept.
You had a lot of jobs for somebody so young, I must say.
Let's see what wonders this apartment has in store for us, shall we?
Okay.
Looks nice so far.
Yeah, I mean, look at this over here. Look at this. It's like a lot of space and a lot of
Right.
sunlight. Yeah.
Yeah.
You like it?
You should check this out. As I recall, yep, it's a great bedroom. Big
Oh.
bedroom.
Yeah, that's a very nice bedroom.
And, if memory serves, there is another room down the hall through that door that would make a perfect nursery.
Oh, really?
Yep.
You seem to have total recall.
I was very good at my job.
I don't know, though, Ted. It seems like the rent of it.
No, come on, don't start with that, please. I told you, things are going to pick up, and in no time at all, we'll be saving money.
Yeah, but maybe I could get a job. I could get a job and Myra could take care of the baby. You know,
I
part-time.
don't want you to work. I want you to spend all your free time with the baby, especially after all the months you had to be without him.
I want to help.
You are helping. You are. See what you do to me?
Stop it. That's your beeper.
Yes, it's my beeper. Do you know what this means?
What?
It's a job. A job. Something I've been waiting for so long. My dream came true. Can you handle Marion?
Oh, yeah,
You
sure.
promise?
Yeah, absolutely.
And then
Go.
just tell her we have the security deposit and everything, okay?
Okay.
All right? Wish me luck.
Okay, I
love
wish you luck. I love you.
Where's Tad?
Oh, he had to run out on business somewhere. He'll be right back, though. We absolutely love the apartment there. It's perfect for us.
Oh, no, I knew this was going to happen. Darling, it's gone.
Gone.
Yes, I just found out someone rented it right out from under us. But
Oh.
not to worry, I've got some other listings that are quite similar.
But we really had our hearts set on this one.
Oh, well, darling, look on the bright side. We might find one with a shorter lease.
Shorter lease. Is that good?
Oh, darling, when you're marrying a man with a record like Tad's, I mean, being left with a long-term lease is no picnic.
Well, I really do know about Ted's past. He's a whole different man now.
Oh, really? Well, I suppose the occasional rare leopard can change his spots. Though I've never known one who could. But then, of course, you know that I know firsthand just how intriguing Tad can be.
No.
Didn't he tell you, darling? I was once the object of his affections. A most willing one, I might add. Oh, my dear, the times we had. But unfortunately, fidelity was not one of Tad's strong suits. He was also enamored of my daughter, Liza, which made him a very busy young man. I mean, keeping the mother happy, at the same time pursuing the daughter, unbeknownst to both of us. I mean, that really takes a certain amount of talent, wouldn't you say, darling? I mean, at the time I was a very frustrated, unfulfilled woman, and, well, Tad sensed that. And, well, I rewarded him for his favors, as my husband was, shall we say, not dynamic. It proved to be a very satisfactory arrangement. But then Tad seduced my daughter, an innocent young girl who fell in love with him. And when she found out about us in the worst possible of ways, she fell apart. She lost all self-respect and made herself available to the worst possible type of men. And they found her in an alley, beaten unmercifully, and left for dead. It's taken her many years to gain back her self-respect. And I don't think I'll ever be able to forgive myself for what I did to her.
Mrs. Colby, I'm very, very sorry about what happened to you and your daughter, but Tad's just not like that anymore.
Yes, well, I hope so.
Well, I wouldn't love him if he was. Besides, I mean, everybody makes mistakes in their past. I mean, I have. I mean, who cares, really? And you can go on telling me stories about Tad's past until you're blue in the face. But he's still everything I want.
Look, Dixie, I want nothing but the best for you, but sometimes, you know, people only appear to change, to get what they want, and then when the thrill is gone, they just move on to the next challenge.
Mrs. Colby, I really don't want to hear any more of this.
Hey, I got it. I got the job. That's it. We're set. We want the apartment ticket off the listing.
Oh, Dixie will explain to you, Tad. I've got to run. Bye, darlings.
I know that devious look. What's up? Dixie, did something happen?
You certain you weren't just, trying to keep it from me?
Oh, yeah. I just don't understand why Marion Colby would be compelled to run off at the mouth about something she knew would hurt you.
Well, you shouldn't hurt me. I mean, I certainly know you hadn't been a saint all those years ago.
Well, that's an understatement. It's no secret. I've told you before, there's a list a mile long of things I've done in my life that I'm not proud about. And considering the way people like to talk in a small town, I'm amazed you haven't heard about more of them sooner, but I can guarantee you're going to hear a lot more of them from now on. The only thing I'd have to tell you is that I've changed. And you're a part of that. I'm okay now. At least I think I am.
I know. I've made mistakes too. And we're just gonna have to live with them.
I love you just the way you are.
Oh, and I do love you. Faults and all. I want to tell you something.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna put you on notice right now. You best keep your proper distance from other women, or you're going to be staring down the barrel of a shotgun with me on the other end of it. Is that understood?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, good. I hope so. Because I'm very possessive when it comes to my man. Do you understand that? I don't tolerate other women anywhere near him. You got that?
I got that. Annie Oakley.
Sorry, Palmer, but Dixie is definitely a woman in love, so I suggest you accept that which you cannot change. May I have my fee, please, darling?
Even though you did not accomplish your mission.
Darling, mission impossible. Thank you, Palmer. Bye, darling.
Phone call was from you, from
Yes.
Arizona. Urgent.
Indeed it is, indeed it is. Myra, you may go. Opal?
In the flesh.
How you doing, you old devil?
Just fine, my goodness. I'm so glad to hear from you.
Yeah, I figured you might be. Look, I'm sorry I didn't have a chance to shoot the breeze with you last night, but you know how it is. Life is just one mad social whirl after another. So what's up?
Well, I want you to come back here as soon as possible. It's rather important. In fact, I'd like to book you a first-class ticket on the first flight out, if you...
Well, Palmer, I didn't know you cared. Now, is this a proposal?
Well, yes, it is a proposal of sorts, you know. Well, you know a lot of people here, and, well, we haven't seen you in a long time. I'm sure that you'd like to renew old acquaintances.
Well, yeah, I would kind of like to see all my old pals back east, but I can't make any promises, Palmer. I got a lot of irons in the fire out here, if you know what I mean.
Don't be difficult. I'm sure your admirers there would spare you for a few days. I'll make it worth your while.
Well, it does sound awfully tempting, Palmer, but my calendar is completely booked up. I just don't think it would be possible.
It's imperative that you come. And we've been without you for too long.